Hi guys. I thought I would hop on here really quick because I keep posting a bunch of things about this FinCEN BOI, and you guys might be like, I don't know what the heck she's talking about, and why is this so important, and why does she keep sending stuff that I need to file? So back in the beginning, I would say, of 2024, the Treasury was like, we need to be able to track people. Essentially what it is. We need to take information from business owners and to prove and show that they're the owners of the business. Although I get the premise of it, I guess, it's to keep fraud from happening. This is part of the fraud unit for the Treasury, and it's a way to keep businesses from popping up, pretending to be their businesses when they're not, and then money being laundered through and whatever. So I get the premise. I completed mine. I advised clients to. Some I think have, some haven't. There were a few people that was like, I feel like that is an invasion of privacy. You still have to file on the state website your name, that you're the owner, what you're going to do. So, and I didn't have to give any information that I don't think that I had to do for the business in any other means. So I'm not sure where it all came about. Anyways, there's states that are saying that it's against your right. So to begin with, it is free to file. Just so you know, there are some people charging anywhere between $200 and $500 to file this. It is free. If you have to give a credit card, then you are on a third-party site that is trying to pretend to be them or grab your money to do so. It takes 10 minutes to fill out and it is free. So please do not go to these third-party websites. There are some CPAs that are charging to do it. I would just charge my time. I have an hourly rate of $80 an hour. It would take me less than an hour. That'd probably be my max to charge. Why they are charging $500 to do it, I don't know. To get money. It's easy money. If you're worried about filling it out or you don't want to take the time to fill it out, of course they can make $500 to work for 10 minutes. So, just beware, it is free. There's a lot of scams and fraud out there that are actually not even filing on your behalf. They're just taking your money. So keep that in mind. But at first, it was to be done by a certain time frame. If you didn't, you can have 2 years imprisonment and a fine up to $10,000, which is really kind of crazy. But you also have civil penalties of up to $500, with inflation went up to $591 a day as of January 25th, 2024 for inflation, because we have to inflate a fine too, because 500 wasn't enough. Anyways, moving on. So I was telling you to take immediate action because there were certain stipulations. If you had just opened a business, you had 30 days to file it. Without getting in trouble. If you were formed before January 1st, 2024, like myself and probably many others, you had no later than January 1st, 2025 to file it. And it must be done. I already did mine prior to all of this court stuff. So I think my first update was December 4th. The federal district court in Texas is where it started. That the injunction against enforcing the beneficial owner reporting requirements mandated by the Corporate Transparency Act. The court ruled that Congress exceeded its authority in enacting the CTA, resulting in an unconstitutional infringement on states' rights to regulate businesses. So it kind of goes back to the fact that when I registered my LLC, I did it through the Commonwealth, because we're not a state, the Commonwealth of Virginia, and they regulate my business, not the government, the overall government. Now, do they follow my business for taxes? Absolutely. But They don't, when it comes to anything that has to do with regulating my business, I am held by state standards. So they felt that it was overstepping. So the court granted a national injunction prohibiting FinCEN from enforcing the January 1st reporting deadline for all reporting companies, and that was issued on December 3rd. And then, of course, they appealed. So then, December 23rd, a panel of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit granted a stay in a district court's preliminary injunction entered in Texas, Top Cop Shop Incorporated, pending the outcome of Treasury's ongoing appeal of the district court's order. Treasury immediately issued an alert notifying the public of this ruling, and recognizing that reporting companies may have needed additional time to comply with the beneficial owner reporting requirements, Treasury extended reporting deadlines. However, on December 26, 2024, a different panel of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit issued an order vacating the court's December 23rd order, granting a stay of the preliminary injunction. On December 31st, the Department of Justice, on behalf of the Treasury, sought a stay of the injunction pending the ongoing appeal from the Supreme Court of the United States. So in the meantime, as of December 26, 2024, the injunction issued by the District Court in Texas, Top Cop Shop Incorporated, is once again in effect. FinCEN is complying with and will continue to comply with the District Court's order for as long as it remains in effect. As a result, reporting companies are not currently required to file beneficial ownership information with the FinCEN. Reporting companies may continue to voluntarily submit beneficial ownership information reports. And then updated as of January 2nd, in light of a recent federal court order, reporting companies are not currently required to file beneficial blah, 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 and are not subject to liability if they fail to do so while the order remains in force. However, reporting companies may continue to voluntarily submit. So that is where we're at. This is from the actual FinCEN website. There are so many different websites. They finally updated theirs with this. There was a few lawyer type websites that, post different stuff. And I'm just like, okay, so do we submit them or do we not submit them? That's all I need to know. And there wasn't a clear thing because everything's kind of legally talked about. So, I'm glad that FinCEN updated their website. That is the most recent as of January 2nd. You don't have to submit it. There are no penalties if you don't submit it until this is aired out. I have a feeling that it's going to get overturned and they're going to make us do it anyways. If you've already done it, cool. You did it. You're fine. If you have not done it, just be cognitive of the fact that this could get overturned. And if it does get overturned, you will have to file it by a certain time. And if you don't file it by that certain time, I am sure that there's still penalties and fines. So just make sure that you're keeping up on it and paying attention, because in the very beginning, when this became a thing, it was very hush-hush. It was very, we want them to do this, but we're not going to push it so much, so that way maybe the majority don't, and then we get $10,000 from them. I felt like that was kind of how it was going. It was very, not shared out very commonly. And then there were certain companies that were like, oh, well, you need to do this. This is the law, but I'll do it for you for $400. So, I don't know why it was so hush-hush in the beginning, why some business owners really had no idea about it. But I wanted to let you guys know. I wanted to share when the time comes. If it does, like I said, I have a feeling it's going to be overturned, only because the government usually gets what they want. Let's just be honest. So in that case, come to here. This is on my website underneath my blog. And this is just an alert about the fraud, but just go right here to BOI FinCEN form filing, click on it, and you'll have to scroll past all my updates, but literally I think I have, where do I file? Right here. You just got to click here and file, and filing is free. just make sure that you're filling out, and of course how to prepare for it. I kind of give you some information on what they're looking for, what is considered a beneficial owner, kind of giving you a little bit. But the biggest thing, excuse me, is to go to where to file. It is free. It'll take you like 10 minutes. But just to give you guys an update on where we're at, do you have to do it? Do you not have to do it? What's going on? As of right now, as of January 2nd, you do not have to file the BOI, and you will not be penalized for it or incur any fees for not filing it. But like I said, I cannot reiterate enough. Please be cognitive of the change. If they say this is passed, you have by February 1st to file it, then you have to make sure you get it in by February 1st. Please come here if you have any questions. I'm going to try to keep it updated as much as I can. Once I see or know, I will update it accordingly. They were a little, as you can tell, a little lax on posting anything. I knew about the December 3rd down here. I updated it on December 4th, I think. That was shared in like a business group of mine from another attorney. So if I can get to the information in enough time, I'll let you know, because FinCEN is not updating their website. 3 different court dates until they finally were like, okay, all right, you guys don't have to file it right now. So just be aware and know that you're not in any immediate danger for not filing at the moment, if you have not already done so. I will say that my new business venture that we're doing, I just opened an LLC and I haven't filed for that one yet, and I just opened that one in December. So I will have to be paying attention as well, so I make sure that I file that one in case anything changes. I already filed for Magnolia. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email me. I will try to share them and give you the information as best as I can for what knowledge I have, or find out an answer for you. But until then, I hope that this serves you all and lets you know where you're at with that, and so you don't freak out that it's not filed by a certain time. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.